I was saying, with your support, we can continue the events. With your heart, with your attendance, with all your help, we continue this. Bring the arts back to family. Bring the arts back to history. We're here for that. And all we ask is for that. Screen, please. Now, further ado, pardon my English, I present to you Project Italy.
Nervous, lonely. Young love never settles well, especially at your age. Why couldn't he come? He knows about this. We have no secrets. For his own good. You don't want him in this mess. It's better this way. I hate it when you say that. You know better. Lately, I'm not so sure. You do know. In fact, you know more than all of us. Have a little courage. It'll be finished soon. But what about Jean? Jean's waiting. He told you he was going to keep waiting. I'm so mean. You're a responsible young lady. I'm so pathetic. Quit that. I think I need some time alone. You just told me you were lonely. It's just that everything's moving so fast now. And right when it finally does, Jean enters my life and I don't know what to do. Suddenly everything changes. Things that I thought I knew look completely different. I think finally I know, well, why all of this is so important. And I don't want anything to do with it. Not anymore. I just need the courage to tell Dr. Gentry that I can't keep this up. Listen, stop thinking. You're not alone in this. You've got me, okay?
Well, my dear, it's good to see you again. I trust you arrived safely in Sparrow's care.
Yes, doctor.
I hope she didn't give you too much trouble.
It was nothing that we couldn't handle.
Good, good. I'm happy to hear this ordeal is over with and done, and our Vida is back again safely intact. You gave us quite a scare, you know, running away like that, when we had just retrieved you from the Brotherhood. If you only knew the heartache we went through after you left. I was frightened they would find you first.
I'm so sorry, doctor. I didn't mean any harm, especially not to you. Please don't be nasty.
I forgive you, child. I hope you learn that running away doesn't solve anything. And you won't ever do anything like that again.
About that, where's the other one? No show?
Worse, non-committal.
Perfect. So we wait. He was interested, right?
Of course. How could he not be? But he has his doubts. After all he's been through.
Coward.
If only it were that simple.
Add your fancy psychiatric juju and label him this and that. A coward's a coward, no matter how special they are. I would have dragged him here kicking and screaming if I were you.
You make it sound like catching shadows is normal.
But I made it! I finally came! Why wouldn't he want to meet me? After 5 years of waiting, I don't think a little confrontation would hurt. I just don't get how we can take all of this for granted. We're talking about fixing history.
Patience, Sparrow. He's an immortal. They have their own manners of sensitivity. They're not children we can reprimand and scold. The world has waited for centuries. He can take his time.
And I suppose you've all the time in the world. I know we don't. There is more to life than waiting for an immortal to, give a damn. Say he doesn't show up. Do we have to wait another 5 years? Steal more of Vita's youth away from her?
Sparrow, it's all right.
She needs to hear this. It may be that you're dealing with immortals and know what makes them tick. But if you haven't noticed, Vita's a teenage girl before she's a prophet. She has the right to a future as much as any other young lady out there. You're the only thing to a mother figure that she has left in this world. Have you taken that into consideration?
More than you would know. I raised Joshua after his father met his end, and I did with Vida the same.
Well, you're playing favorites, Mom. Did you take the time to think about why it took us so long to get here today? About her change of behavior, her hesitation around you? Were you so blind to realize that she fell in love? Or were you so busy covering up one of your rebel son's last mistakes? Look, Vida, I didn't mean to.
So that's why she's been so peculiar. Stay. You really upset her. Just let her cool down. We owe her the respect.
She's too young for that. Why can't you understand this?
Angels and demons, a lifetime of them, and you see why I wait.
Are you even listening? She needs you.
We need them. What is the point of hurrying this mission if we do not have them to complete it?
You're getting too old for this.
I will wait as long as I have to.
Joshua Ayala, prophet of shadows. This chance of soul's eclipse has dissolved. You entered too late, too safe, too impassable. You have entered sensitive ground, something that is a home welcome for your inflicted journey.
No. Sparrow's right.
You're getting too old for this. You're tired. It doesn't get better every year.
So you did show up.
Hello, Sparrow.
Hi.
I appreciate your concern, but do not patronize me. I am more capable without your pity.
Stubborn as old.
Unbelievable. Deal with immortals all you want, but you're hopeless being human adolescents?
We will deal with this later.
You can't keep denying it. Vita's growing up.
Now is not the time. We have a guest in our midst.
It's all right. I was listening and well aware of the situation.
You mean you just let her walk out?
She just fell in love. There's nothing we can do.
Sit down. Things just got more complicated. Humor me. When Joshua last returned here, I was only 55 years of age. Much like you, I had no tolerance for tardiness or for what I had to wait for. Nearly 3 years of investigation. Looking for a runaway without a father to mentor a young mind. Just as I was about to predict his whereabouts, he came here and asked me for my time to explain his tragedy, his experiences, his regrets. You see, Sparrow, being patient with the immortals isn't for the sake of being convenient, but for the reason that they have an eternity to spend for themselves, and that does very strange things to an adolescent mind. Joshua here was only in his 20s when he had his love die before his very eyes. We know that someday the pain will go away, and our conscious reality will turn to dust, and hopefully never. We have to get over things, or else our time will pass without the chance of resolution to die in peace, our mortal human life. Something Joshua will never experience. So we wait.
But she's not you. Her love is still alive. She's not rebellious, and I've seen her grow. She doesn't walk into shadows and appear on the other side of town in seconds. She runs like you and me, and is probably only a few blocks away on some dingy corner of 35th Street hiding.
Look, we're only letting you know what we've experienced. It's not to stop you, but help you. Vita will live forever. That love of hers will age to death. Give her the time to enjoy her life with her. We can pursue our goal in due time.
You keep acting like we're the only ones that know about this. I know that there are others looking for her. She's not you, Josh. She's not some half-demon without a cause. She wears a cross on her neck, and it holds the key to end this. That cross has been worn by many before her, all of whom who have met a horrible end.
The danger will never leave her. We have to pick our battles.
Exactly my point. Imagine if you had someone that helped you with all that you had gone through. I'm sure that it would have lessened the burden and remorse and trauma that you carry with you now. Think of that feeling of isolation and tell me, how much better could things be now if there was someone that was outside of all of it?
Into the hunt she descends, to find that fragile young youth that she had cared for with abundance. Comrades are scattered, and the enemy gains advantage from such disorientation. Brother, your keeper in the path of concrete jungle and loud and street cabs stream past the energy of clicking heels, beckoning the cold frame of society's wall. And in her, she inherits its mood with her inner tremor. Forward she moves toward the lurking eyes of ages past, where long has waited, and it hears your keeper as human as the heart can beat, susceptible and easy to restore.
I can't believe she did that. I was going to tell her, just at a better time. Oh, what a mess. No, I don't want to go back. Not now. Besides, we don't know if he'll even show up or want anything to do with us. Dr. Gentry didn't seem too happy with me, and you know how she gets when she's upset. I wish Gene was here. So what if he wouldn't know what to do? It wouldn't bother me one bit. He'd probably just sit next to me and wait until I figure something out. Gene isn't like Dr. Gentry, or Sparrow even. Gene is his own, my own. Whenever he says my name, it sounds like he's talking to me and